for you guys, and once again I'm so thankful that you're a part of iMusicAcademy. Thank you for trusting me to be your teacher. Let's jump right in. All right, blues shape 1. If you hang around with me, you know that I like to teach shape 1 as this: the first 5 notes of a C blues scale. And what we're going to do is, just to make sure that everybody knows, a C scale is C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, C, B, A, G, F, E, D, C. I like to say the scales going up and down the keyboard. And also, you want to know the numbers. So in terms of C major, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. And then on the same thing on the way back down, C, B, A, G, F, E, D, C. You're just thinking backwards. I don't think in terms of numbers going backwards. I think of notes. But when it comes to spelling chords and learning licks and things, you need to know the numbers. So let's go ahead and dig into our first shape. So as we learned the first 5 notes of the blues scale, we learned from a C major scale that we need the 1, which is C, E flat, which is the flat third. Normally in a C scale, you have a natural third, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and you do a flat, meaning you lower it by a half step, right? So there's our E flat. So C, E flat, the 4th note, which is F, and then F sharp is our what's called the tritone, the sharp 4 away from the scale. So 1, 2, 3, 4 is F normally, but we want to also put in the tritone, which is F sharp. And then the top note is G. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 are our finger numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And notice how my hand fits right over each one of those notes. I like to tell students to play the chord as it is, and it sounds horrible when you play it like that. But notice that when I take my hand off, I go right back to it. There it is. Every note has a finger directly over it. So stay nice and relaxed, but when I go to the keyboard, I practice it so much that I don't even have to think about it. I automatically go to that shape. And that is why this is such an important shape. Watch what happens when I turn on the track. Okay, I'm listening to the blues, and I hear that they're on F, and I hear that they're on C, and it's about to start over. So I get into shape, and every single note's going to work. Boom. I like for you guys to sing along with your playing. So let's go top down. Da, 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 boom. And you hear how every single note works, regardless of what chord I'm on. Boo da boom, boo da boom, boo da 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 boom, boo da boom. So you want to play a little bit and let a little time go by. Listen. Boom da boo da 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 boom da. Let it go by. 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. Let's do that again. Boom da bo da 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 boom da da boom. Bo da boom bo da 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 boom da 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 da. Or this ba da 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 boom boom dum. Now I added an extra note, the B flat. Let's do it one more time. Boom da bo da 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 boom. And 2 and 3, 4 and 1 and 2. Get into my shape. Boom da ba da 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 boom da da dum. I also like to practice what I call automatic pilot. We just go up and down. Listen. Boom da 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 boom da 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 da. You can even do it with both hands. Let me stop it just for a second. I like to do, if I'm playing that and I was on a gig and I'm playing the blues scale and I'm playing this first shape, I like to go what's called 2 octaves apart. An octave means 8 notes away. That's 1 octave. That's 2 octaves. So when I'm playing any kind of ideas on the keyboard, I like to be 2 octaves apart. I just like the sound of that. When you hear a lot of keyboardists, blues players, jazz players, they're playing what's called unison lines, so the same notes in both hands, right? Those are called unison, the same notes. I like the sound of it an octave apart. Sorry, 2 octaves apart. Okay, so going back to this shape, as you're practicing this, eventually you're going to be able to do this in all keys. I like for you guys to know your blues scale your blues scales in all keys, but also the first 5 notes of each blues scale in all keys, because that's how you get to each shape. So you can go to F, which is the 4 chord in a C blues, and learn that shape and get familiar with that. Mash them all down, make that horrible sound. The same thing on G. First 5 notes of the G blues scale. Now, the reason that I know how to play those G blues scale, F blues scale, is because I've learned my major scales, and that's what I want to encourage you guys to do. Right now, we're learning kind of shapes and sort of shortcuts right now, but it is really important to learn your major scales, learn the numbers, and learn how to spell the scales going up and back down, because it'll help you transpose into different keys. Okay, so let's go ahead and one more time turn on the track. We're going to get into shape 1 and just practice doing different variations of those first 5 notes. And we're going to sing along with whatever we play. Here we go. Let me start it over. All right, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and boom, da, boom. Boom, ba, da, da, ba, da, 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 boom, boom. I'm going to go up to the G up there at top. Da, 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 ba, ba, da, da, da. Boo, da, boom. Boo, da, 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 da. See how I'm kind of playing and then letting some time go by? Let it breathe. So. Boom, da, boom, da, 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 boom, da, da, boom. Boom, da, boom. All right, now, because you guys are so advanced, I want to make sure that you know the blues scale going all the way up the scale. So a blues scale consists of, you take the notes from a major scale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, C, D. And what we're doing is using the root, the first note, the flat third of a C major scale, which is E flat, your 4th note, your sharp 4, and your 5th note. And then there is just one more note to add, and that is the B flat on top. A B flat is a flat 7 of the scale of C. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and you flat it. So as you guys play this scale, I'm going to show you the fingering. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I use my thumb, and then I can use 3 or 2 on the B flat, and then I hit the C again, which is the same note, the C up to the high C. So it sounds like this. Now, there's a reason that I'm showing you this scale. The full scale. One reason is because it actually connects us to our next shape. But before I show you the next shape, I also want you to know that as you practice this blues scale going up and down, the blues scale sounds really nice as a descending scale. So I start up here at the top on C. I'm using my 3rd finger right now. 3, 2 on B flat, and 1 on G. So I go da da da. Now I'm going to cross over to F sharp, and guess what? I am in shape there. I am in blues shape 1. I'm going to do that again. A descending scale means going backwards on the way down. So C, B flat, and G. And then, so I'm in this shape, which is actually part of shape 2, but I'm playing a descending scale. 3, 2, 1 are my finger numbers, and then 4, 3, 2, 1. Let me turn on the track, and I'm going to demonstrate me playing the first 5 notes of the blues scale, but also using the top few notes of the blues scale to help transition and play some notes in between. Here we go. Go back to improv. Boom, da, bo, da, 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 bo, da, da, dum. Dee, da, 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 dum. I'll do that again. Listen, starting at the top. Dee, da, 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 dum. And notice that when I get back down, I get back into shape. This shape right here, shape 1. Now I'll do the descending scale. Here we go. And 2 again. 3, 2, 1, 4. When I get to that 4th finger, I'm home free. I'm on the shape. Buddha, 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 Buddha. Descending scale. and 3. Let me do that again. Let me get into shape 1. Here we go. Let it breathe. Descending scale. Let's try that. All right, you guys get the idea with that. Shape 1, you cannot go wrong by practicing that each day. Each day you sit down, get into that shape, and practice the automatic pilot. Now we're doing right hand only on purpose right now because as we're playing along with the left hand in all the other lesson videos we've been doing, we're doing quarter notes. So you could do this. Or this. But this video is more about the right hand licks. We're going to add the left hand video in other, we're going to add the left hand voicings and options in another video. Right now it's the focus on the left hand and our right hand shapes. So here we go. Shape 2 is about the top notes of the blues scale. So you have the 5th note of a C scale, the flat 7, the root, and on top you have the flat 3rd. This is shape 2. Okay, shape 2 is just like shape 1 in the fact that you learn the shape. You learn how your fingers are spread out, and then whenever you come to it, I don't even have to think about it. Look, I'm not even looking at the keyboard. I picked my hand up, and boom, I'm already there. So shape 2 is the 5th note of a C scale, flat 7, B flat, C, and E flat. Now, if I'm just playing shape 2, let's listen to see how that sounds. Here we go. 2. 1, 2, 3. Again. To stop it to tell you something important. As you learn these shapes, guess what you can do next? Just create rhythms of your own. All the notes are going to work, and so you're going to use these shapes to create rhythms that you're hearing in your head. You're going to practice singing out loud. It's okay if you're wrong. If your notes and your singing are not matching up, I promise you it'll get easier, and the way it gets easier is by simplifying. Da, find the C, ba, da. So now let me turn on the track and I'm going to practice different rhythm combinations with these same 4 notes to make a shape, all right? Let me start it over and just show you that one more time. I'll start with C first. Shape 2. 2, 3, da, 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 dee, da, 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 da. Now I'm going to go back to shape 1 so I don't forget it. Here we go. And 2 and 3 and 4 and da, ba, da, 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 da. Now notice what I did. I went from shape 1 to shape 2. Now watch when I cross over to the F sharp, guess what? I'm home free for shape 1 again. Let me do it again. I'll start on shape 2, listen. Still in shape 2. Cross over, back to shape 1. Start at shape 2. 2, 3. Now I'm going to just going to do the descending scale just for a minute. Here we go. Shape 2. Just shape 2, right? Descending scale. Shape 1. You guys get the idea. Now, shape 1 and shape 2. Shape 3 is a lot of fun because it is the first 4 notes of the A blues scale. The reason why we use the A blues scale is in music you have our C major scale and another related scale that's a minor scale called the relative minor. You go down 3 half steps, so 3 notes from C and you land on A. A is the relative minor of C major. For now, you're going to know that normally in the A major scale, we have 3 sharps, A, B, C sharp, D, E, F sharp, G, A, G sharp, F sharp, E, D, C sharp, B, A. And so our formula for coming up with the blues scale is the same as it was in C. We use the root, the 1 of the A major scale, the flat third of an A major scale. Normally you have a C sharp. The 4th note, the flat 5th or sharp 4 of the A blues scale, of the A major scale, and then you use the 5th, flat 7, and 1. But for this, we're only going to use, for this shape, shape number 3, we're using the first 4 notes of the A blues scale. If you played the first 5 notes of the A blues scale, it would look like this and sound really awful like that. But it's the same concept of using the shape 1 in the key of C. But now for this, we're using the first 4 notes of the A blues scale. And this is your shape, 4 notes, A, C, D, and E flat. Let's turn on the track and listen to what it sounds like if I just play those 4 notes. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And 2 and 3 and 4. Notice my hands stay in the same place. Two and 3. One more time. My finger is just 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm in shape 3. I'm staying in here. I could play it fast if I wanted to. I could do anything you want to do. But you want to make it groove, of course. Now what I'm going to do is combine shape 1 or shape 2 or shape 3. Here we go. And 2 and 3. Shape 3. Shape 1. Shape 3. Shape 2. Into shape 2. Let me do shape 3 again. Shape 1. I'll do the blues scale coming down. Here we go. Descending. Just the blues scale, right? Okay, so now we have 3 shapes. Quick review. Shape 1. You're going to work on getting your hand over that shape. All the notes are going to work. Practice singing along. Shape 2. It's the top four notes up here. You have the fifth of a C major scale, flat 7, B flat, C, and E flat. And it sounds really good playing it up and down also. Da 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 da, 4 3 4 3 2 1. It's a triplet feel. 1 and then 2 and then 3 and 4 and. All right, so you're going to put all those together. The last one was shape 3, which is the first four notes.